Season 1 of The Recruit introduces us to Owen Hendricks, a freshly recruited lawyer at the CIA who finds himself entangled in the dangerous world of espionage. Right from his first week on the job, Owen manages to impress his boss, Walter Nyland, by preventing a senator from publicly exposing classified CIA documents during a hearing. However, beyond this initial success, most of Owen's tasks are mundane, assigned by his difficult colleagues, Lester and Violet. One such assignment involves sifting through numerous grey mail letters written threats made against the CIA to determine their legitimacy. Among these letters, one stands out. It is from a woman named Meladze, who claims to have deep, dangerous knowledge about the CIA and threatens to reveal highly confidential information unless she is released from prison. Encouraged by his overburdened colleague Janus, Owen delves into Max's background and uncovers that she was once a Russian asset working with the CIA on a covert mission in Belarus. However, there is no official record of this mission in the agency's archives. Intrigued by the lack of evidence, Nyland commends Owen's efforts and encourages him to dig deeper while simultaneously reprimanding Lester and Violet for overlooking such a critical case. As Owen continues his investigation, he learns that Max is imprisoned for killing a man who had been abusing her friend. When he visits her in prison, she pleads for his help, warning him that the corruption within the CIA runs deeper than he realizes and that they are both in grave danger. She also reveals that her CIA handler during the Belarus mission was known by the codename Not Bob. When Owen brings this up with Janus, he is shocked to discover that Not Bob is actually Kevin Miller, the chief of staff to the President of the United States. Realizing the extent of the conspiracy, Owen begins to question everyone around him, including his own boss, Nyland, choosing to work with Max in secrecy. Despite the chaos at work, Owen attempts to maintain some semblance of normalcy in his personal life. He shares an apartment with his best friend, Terence, and his ex-girlfriend, Hannah. Meanwhile, he begins dating his co-worker, Amelia, leading to unresolved tensions between him and Hannah. In an attempt to unravel the truth, Owen travels to Vienna to meet with Zander, the CIA officer who supposedly handled Max's case. However, Xander denies any involvement with Max. Shortly after, Owen is ambushed by assassins, confirming Max's warning that his life is now in danger. Over the phone, Max provides instructions that help him evade the attackers, but Owen is left unsure whether the assassins were sent by Xander, Not Bob, or even Max herself. Back in Washington, CIA agent Don Gilbane pushes for Max's release, intending to reinstate her as an undercover asset within the Russian mafia known as the Council. However, to maintain her cover, the CIA cannot directly be involved in her release. Tasked with this challenge, Owen tracks down the only witness to Max's crime, but before he can act, Max sends a hitman to eliminate the witness. Though Owen manages to save the man's life, the witness fails to appear in court on time, leading to Max's case being dismissed. Max walks free. Furious at having unintentionally helped a murderer escape justice, Owen distances himself from her, angered by both her actions and his own role in them. Meanwhile, unbeknownst to them, Don and Xander conspire in secret, planning to eliminate Max if she becomes a threat. Owen is soon summoned by Chief of Staff Kevin Miller, who insists that he was never Max's CIA handler and suspects that a leak within the agency fed her false information. Kevin orders Owen to uncover this mole. Exhausted from the dangerous entanglement with Max, Owen considers leaving the CIA altogether to pursue a peaceful life with Amelia. However, Nyland pressures him to complete the mission, convincing him that his job is far from over. As Owen and Max reunite outside of prison, they begin to bond over their pasts. Max reveals the tragic story of losing her daughter, while Owen finally discovers the truth: Kevin Miller was indeed not her handler. Instead, it was Xander who had leaked the Not Bob identity. As part of her reinstatement, Max must undergo a polygraph test to prove her loyalty. Meanwhile, Dunn attempts to turn Nyland against Owen, portraying him as a traitor, leading to Owen also being subjected to a polygraph examination. When questioned about any romantic involvement with Max, Owen denies any affair but admits that she attempted to seduce him. Though he ultimately passes the test, his relationship with Amelia crumbles and she breaks up with him. As the season nears its climax, Max and Owen travel to Geneva to withdraw funds from an account that Max plans to use to re-enter the council. Sensing something suspicious, Nyland deploys Lester and Violet to keep an eye on Owen. During their time in Geneva, Max and Owen's relationship grows increasingly complex. Max finally confesses that Xander had slept with the wife of Russian mob boss Kirill, a revelation that could cost him his life. As tensions rise, Max and Owen give in to their emotions and sleep together. However, when Max is denied access to her bank account, she strikes a deal with Kirill, offering him the identity of the man who betrayed him in exchange for money. Shortly after, they return to their hotel to find Xander dead murdered by an unknown assassin. Owen, furious, accuses Max of orchestrating the killing. However, Max insists that Kirill couldn't have acted that quickly, meaning someone else was behind the hit. Amidst the unfolding chaos, the CIA director considers aborting the entire mission, but Dawn convinces him to allow them 24 hours to clean up the mess. In a shocking move, the director reinstates Lester as a field operative, assigning him and Dawn the task of ensuring that all CIA secrets remain buried no matter the cost. Realizing that her life is in imminent danger, Max discloses critical information to Owen. Dawn has been fabricating the existence of field operatives to siphon funds for herself. This revelation sets off a high-stakes race as the team moves to Prague, where Max hopes to negotiate her way back into the Russian mafia. However, their meeting is interrupted by a surprise attack, resulting in a deadly shootout. Lev, the council member Max was meeting, assumes she is responsible for the ambush and orders his men to eliminate her. Owen, now deeply entangled in the world of espionage, kills a Russian soldier to save Max's life, while Max retaliates by eliminating Lev. Overwhelmed by the trauma of taking a life, Owen decides he has had enough. He wants out of the CIA for good. Determined to move on, Owen is stunned when he finds out that Hannah has secretly followed him to Prague, worried about his well-being. Filled with a renewed sense of purpose, he rushes to reunite with her, only to be kidnapped before he can reach her. When Owen regains consciousness, he discovers that both he and Max have been captured by a mysterious woman, Carolina, the same figure suspected of killing Xander and orchestrating the attack in Prague. In a shocking final twist, Carolina reveals her true identity. She is none other than Max's long-lost daughter. Before Owen can process this revelation, Carolina shoots Max, leaving Owen trapped and uncertain of his fate. With an intense cliffhanger ending, the recruit leaves audiences eagerly anticipating the next chapter in Owen Hendricks' perilous journey through the shadowy world of intelligence and betrayal.